So I've been struggling, trying to figure out how to get this book going toward the end. Written like 200 pages. Unfortunately, that only covers like a week. And I had assumed this book would cover about 10 years. So that when I finished it, the characters I'm going to write about next are older. But I got stuck at those 200 pages. And it was dismaying, and having the flu, being sick for 2 months, and getting asthma. You know, you lay there and think, well, maybe that's it. Maybe I can't write anymore. And that my mind is not capable. Spent a lot of time thinking about that movie about Iris Murdoch and how tragic it was. But anyway, so I come home from California. I'm sitting on my couch with my new little iMac that I love like a person. And all of a sudden it came to me. I'd done these things before in books. They were paths that I knew. Somehow, I think I had put them in a file cabinet that says, you've already done that, you got to do something different. Then I started thinking, well, it would be different. They're different people. And so I thought about Bad Girl Creek, which is a book that a lot of people love, and I love, and was written during a time in my life when things were, you know, not going good. And I had like a deliberate plan for that book, which was tell the characters' histories. There's like 5 girls. We have to learn about each of them because I'm intending to write a trilogy. And so I instigated this plot point, I guess, where the women are going to apply to be roommates on this farm. And the questions that Phoebe, who's the owner of the farm, are going to ask them are sort of a vehicle for them to tell their histories. And I approached each one in a different way. And it was really fun to write, and also gave me like a rich portrait of the characters so that when I wrote the next 2 books, you know, I had plenty to draw on. So I thought about Owen's daughter and how I want the character of Skye, who is his daughter, to take women on trail rides. I had met this woman, the Horseshoe and Housewife. She has a blog. She lives in, I think, Wickenburg, Arizona. And she had said to me, you need to write about my life. You know, I've been through this, that, and the other thing. And I actually thought of her when I thought of this idea. Her being like 25 years old, the women being all different ages, but mainly older. And the main character has cancer. And she says, the hardest thing about my life is keeping my wig on. It's very windy in Santa Fe. And then I started thinking of other characters, in particular Opal. My mom has this wonderful friend named Opal. For some reason, I love her spirit, and I always put it into a character. So I thought of her, and then I thought, well, everybody can't have cancer. That's really depressing. Plus, it's such a huge thing, it would like take over the book. So I decided that maybe Opal would wear a wig and would say, yeah, it's hard to keep my wig on. But when they ask her about her cancer, she says, I don't have cancer, I have alopecia. No one ever asked me, you know. And that was it. Suddenly I knew. And the unfortunate part about that is that's going to take about 200 pages. But what a relief. What a relief to be able to use some of what I've done before in a new way. Every writer sits down to write a book after having written one, thinking it'll be easy this time because I already know how you write a book. That is so not true. It is awful. Every single time you sit there thinking, this is stupid, I don't have anything worthy of spending all these pages on, oh, I should just go watch TV or look on Facebook. So that's where I am right now.